You hear the rain. I find rain comforting, but we've been getting lots. Several days of it. It's like over 100 millimeters, they said. But this is Alberta. Weather changes on a heartbeat, and it was really nice and warm, and then it changes to this. The system rolled through and stalled all over us. Stalled all over us. Whatever that means. Just stopped right over us. And just dumps rain, 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 and more rain. And I have to work in it. I did stay home yesterday. I was tired and just exhausted from doing this delivery. Steady 7 days a week, 8-hour days at least. Just to stay afloat and stay stable. To be able to live. Period. To be able to live and survive. That's it. And that's what we do here. In this eon that we're living in. But there is a silver lining to all of it. Paul said he rejoiced in affliction, distresses, necessities, all of these things that we suffer as believers and go through in this life. How could he do it? How is it possible to do this? The only way is, as a believer, we realize the absolute. As a believer, we know that God is going to produce something through it. Something grand and something spectacular beyond our wildest dreams and imaginations. We are going to receive in Christ such a spectacular future. And this is the only way we can, even for a moment, rejoice in any of this. God has granted us the faith to believe this and given it to us graciously as a gift. The Spirit of God in us exults in this truth that we have, jumps for joy. And this is what it is, the Spirit of God jumping for joy, no matter what we go through, in every affliction, distress, necessity, etc. I found this little poem in the latest issue of Unsearchable Riches magazine, which gets sent to me quarterly, which is so awesome. And I thank you, Tony, for doing that. I collect them, I keep them. I have lots in my library. I have all the green back editions of the Unsearchable Riches magazine, which is like a lot of volumes. It's a treasure that I keep, that I'll pass on to my son, such as it needs to be. But when I'm snatched away, somebody will find them. That's the way I look at it. Doesn't matter. Somebody who will find them and be interested in what's in them. This poem is done by J.H.E. Don't know who that is, but it's a beautiful poem. It's called Rejoicing in Affliction. Rejoicing in affliction, how easy thus to speak, how difficult to practice, for we are frail and weak. We shrink from coming trials, turn faint when put to the test. God gives us faith to realize thou workest all for best. We would remove every and each splinter that irritates our frame, not seeing that our weakness could glorify thy name. For through our frail conditions thy perfect powers could shine, would we in meek submission but tune our wills to thine. No present test is pleasant or easy to endure, but thou wilt make a sequel so glorious and sure. And when the darkness passes, we may with joy look back and thank thee for thy guidance through days that seem so black. The sum of our afflictions in no way can compare with the great weight of glory which all thy sons shall share. Transcendently transcendent will be our state above, and nothing now can move us from thy abiding love. Give us then grace, dear Father, to triumph over pain, to see in every trial a source of glorious gain, to joy in tribulation, accept it as thy will, to bear each tiresome splinter and learn to praise thy will.